Today on Rappler. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says he only consults First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos on legal, not policy matters. Jet-setting President Marcos says foreign trips are about, quote, return on investment. President Marcos wants to retain bypass DSWD Secretary Erwin Tulfo in his cabinet. The WHO is investigating the connection between contaminated cough syrups and the death of more than 300 children. Family of California massacre victim Valentino Alvero honors him as a, quote, dedicated father. Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray reunites with American R&B artist Neo in his Manila concert. And South Korean singer-rapper B.I. will perform in Manila. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says his wife, First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, has no role in policy making and is only consulted for, quote, legal matters. Araneta Marcos earlier released a video saying she had no hand in the appointments in the government. Asked if he consulted her on other things, Marcos says since she is a lawyer, he consults her when there is a legal question. He adds, quote, she doesn't come to the office and sit with us at all. Marcos also says it was not just his wife whom he consulted for legal issues. The current executive secretary is former Chief Justice Lucas Bersamin, and the presidential chief legal counsel is former Senator Juan Ponce Enrile. There has been no First Lady in the palace in over 2 decades. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. defends his frequent travels, saying to, quote, look at the expenses as a return on investment. So far, Marcos has visited Indonesia, Singapore, the United States, Singapore again, Cambodia, Thailand, and Brussels in 2022, and China and Switzerland in 2023. In defending his trips, Marcos highlights the pledges or promises his administration got from governments and private businesses. Marcos also defends his delegation size, saying just select cabinet, their staff, and security are included. He fails to mention those who tag along that are not staff nor security, like his sons who aren't in government or the spouses of top officials. The palace has yet to release expense reports on Marcos's trips. It has also not officially made delegation lists public, despite repeated requests from the media. Marcos adds that despite critics having their say, accountability and transparency is quote-unquote not an issue. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says he hopes to keep bypassed Department of Social Welfare and Development Secretary Erwin Tulfo in his administration. In late December, the palace announced Undersecretary Edu Punay would take over as officer in charge of the department. Nearly a month after Tulfo's unexplained exit from the DSWD, Marcos says despite the difficulties behind Tulfo's appointment, the broadcaster, quote, did a very good job and adds, we can't lose that kind of asset. Marcos also clarifies that contrary to rumors, Tulfo would not be appointed a presidential advisor. Tulfo exits his role at the DSWD after failing to hurdle the Commission on Appointments twice over his libel case and citizenship issues. A Reuters source says the World Health Organization is investigating if there is a connection between manufacturers whose contaminated cough syrups are linked to the deaths of more than 300 children in 3 countries. The WHO is seeking more information about the specific raw materials used by 6 manufacturers in India and Indonesia to produce medicines. The probe also seeks to find out if the materials came from the same suppliers. The source adds, WHO experts are evaluating the evidence for whether or when such products are medically necessary for children. The deaths of children from acute kidney injury began in July 2022 in Gambia, followed by cases in Indonesia and Uzbekistan. The WHO has said the deaths are linked to over-the-counter cough syrups, which contains a known toxin, either diethylene glycol or ethylene glycol. The family of California massacre victim Valentino Alvero honors him as a, quote, loving and dedicated grandfather, father, son, and uncle. Alvero, a U.S. citizen of Filipino descent, is one of at least 11 victims in a shooting rampage at the Star Ballroom Dance Studio on Saturday, January 21. In an official statement, Valentino's family brings up Alvero's love for dancing, his community, and how he was, quote, the life of any party. Philippine Deputy Consul General Ambrosio Enciso earlier confirmed to DZBB that Alvero was among those killed in the shooting. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office has identified 11 people killed in the Lunar New Year massacre at Monterey Park, California. Police identified Hu Kan Chun, 72, as the lone suspect. Chun also drove to another dance hall to attempt a second attack and later killed himself as police closed in. Authorities say the motive for the shooting remains unknown. Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray has a major fangirl moment when she reunites with American R&B artist Ne-Yo. The Filipino-Australian beauty queen was one of the lucky attendees invited on stage at Ne-Yo's concert on Monday, June 23 at the Araneta Coliseum.
My name is Catriona. I actually walked with you in Thailand.
Catriona was referring to the final walk segment of the Miss Universe 2018 pageant in Thailand, where guest performer Ne-Yo sang Miss Independent while Catriona did her signature lava walk. Meantime, Celeste Cortesi reflects on her Miss Universe stint, saying she's, quote, immensely grateful to have had the chance to represent all Filipinos. In an Instagram post, the Filipino-Italian beauty queen updates fans that she's finally back in the Philippines and says she plans to continue pursuing her identity as a Filipina. South Korean singer-rapper B.I. is set to perform in Manila for a concert on March 5. Event organizer 3 Angles Production announces the one-night show will be held at the Philippine International Convention Center. Additional details such as ticket prices and selling dates have yet to be announced. The upcoming Manila show is part of B.I.'s LOL, the Hidden Stage Tour, which will also include stops in Bangkok, Jakarta, and Singapore. It will also serve as his return to the Philippines in just 7 months after he held a fan meeting at the New Frontier Theater in August 2022. B.I., Kim Han-bin in real life, debuted as a member of iKON in September 2015 but left the boy group in June 2019. He is known for his songs Waterfall, Bitter Bitter, Cosmos, Rebirth, and Illa Illa. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.